to pull back and just go into that hinge position. Feels really good on the lower back too. And same thing, just focusing on that breathing. So big breath into the nose. Fill up the stomach with air. Breathe out. Every time you breathe out, try and go just a little bit further. If you want, you can work your hands side to side as well. If you want to feel a little bit stretched more on one side. So if we walk our hands to the right, try and lean back to the left side. You feel it more on the left side there. And if we walk our hands to the left, lean back to the right side, you'll feel more of a stretch on the right side. So we'll just go back and forth if you want to on that one, or you can just hold right in the middle. Okay, and play around with if you have the palms facing in towards each other. You can do palms up or palms down.
None of it, it's not showing anything. Oh, all right.
Come on, guys. Almost there. We got about 30 seconds left. Just keep holding, breathing. $15 seconds left. All right, relax there. Okay, if we're kneeling, I want you to continue to kneel, and I'll show you a modification for standing. This one's going to be a hip flexor stretch. So opening up the tight hips from sitting all day. So we're going to be in a kneeling position, both knees at 90 degrees. The back toe is going to tuck underneath you. Okay, you're going to squeeze your butt and then just push the hips forward slightly. Instead of really rocking like this, I'd rather have you just go here and focus on really driving that hip forward by squeezing the butt. You can feel that nice stretch to the hip. You can also reach up the same side of the leg that's down and get a better stretch to the hip, okay? If we're not gonna do that one, I'd rather have you stand, grab your heel or your foot if you can, and just pull up here and nice and tall. You'll still feel a good stretch to your hip. If that's a little bit too much on your knee, you can go right here and kind of push the hip forward in a lunging position. So you're already halfway through this one. Keep holding on this side, and then just focus on the good breathing that we were working on. The same thing, nice long breaths. Just about 15 seconds left, and we'll switch sides. And relax there. Okay, we're going to switch over to the other side. So I got my other knee down now, same checklist. So knee at 90, same thing with the back leg, toe tucked underneath, and then make sure we're squeezing the glute the whole time. So we want to drive the hip forward, nice and tall upper body. I can feel that right there. I don't even need to reach. But if you can't quite feel it, reach that arm straight up, even lean away slightly. It'll open up that hip even more. Okay, again, if you can't go in that kneeling position, you just go standing, grab your toe, keep that knee directly underneath you, or into more of a lunge position. Just push that hip open. About 40 more seconds on this side. Make sure we got that good breathing still. Try and relax into it as much as you can. Ten seconds left. All right, very good there. Go ahead and relax. Okay, we're gonna go kneeling again on this one. This time I want you to go with one leg straight out to the side. So we got one knee down, the leg is just straight out to the side. We're gonna be focusing on is pushing the hips back and then just resetting, okay? So from the side, just let's say this, my leg's out to the side, toe forward, this leg stays completely straight. The other leg I'm just pushing back and forward. Okay, we're gonna do 30 seconds on each side, starting right now. If we're going standing, go with the wide base. I want hands to come down to the middle. Okay, slight bend in the knees. You're just gonna work on rotating, alternating sides here. Okay, you'll alternate for a minute. Everybody that's kneeling with one leg out, you're gonna go 30 seconds. I'll let you know when to switch. So make sure we're keeping a flat back. We don't want to round on this one. Try and stick your butt back a little bit, slight arch. Go for about 5 more seconds. And relax there. Okay, if you're alternating while you're standing, keep going through that. Everybody else is just gonna switch sides. Other leg is out to the side, toe forward. Same thing, just push the hips back, feel that good stretch on the inside of your leg. Okay, what I meant by arching the back was you don't wanna be here, rounded. We wanna try and keep that chest up and a slight arch in our lower back. About 15 more seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Okay, now we're on the ground. Okay, just laying on our side here. I want you to start with the one arm that's on the bottom directly out in front of you, kind of like you're just going to sleep. Okay, the legs are going to be bent with a slight bend in the hips. I want you to start with the hands together and then just rotate as far open as you can across your body. Really let that chest open up toward the ceiling. You're trying to pull that other shoulder down into the ground and then reset. I'm going to have you do 10 reps each side on this one. So go ahead and just count on your own, 10. And then you'll switch over, hit the other side. If we're not comfortable on the ground, just do this one standing as well. So you can hold on to a door frame in front of you. You're just going to open up as far as you can and then reset. Just make sure you're holding on to something in front of you to stay square. 10 each side, whether you're standing or laying. Okay, and then breathing on this one, you want to exhale as you rotate open. That'll help you get a little bit further. And when we're on our side, we want to make sure the knees stay together, knees on the ground. So we're not letting those knees roll with us. This one should feel really good. All right, probably switching sides if you haven't yet. Go ahead and switch. No rush on these. When you're finished, come up onto your feet. We're gonna go majority of the rest of the class up on our feet. All right, so while you're up on your feet, we're gonna go into a toe touch squat. Okay, and if we're not comfortable squatting, I'll just have you do the toe touch portion. So we're gonna do 10 reps like this. Feet are shoulder width apart. I want you to bend over as far as you can. Okay, if you can only go to your shins, that's fine. If you go all the way to the toes, that's great. Try and grab your toes. Then you're gonna keep your hands down where you grab, squat down, and then bring the arms overhead. Stand up nice and tall. Okay, so if we can't go very far on this one, just go here, squat down, arms up, stand up. Okay, if we're not squatting at all, just do the bend and stand tall, reach overhead. Okay, give me 10 reps like that. Go through it one more time with you if you're kind of lost. So shoulder width apart, bend down, squat, reach. As we reach, try and get that chest to be vertical. 10 there. All right, that was probably 10 there, good. Next, let's go with a nice wide base. So feet are past shoulder width apart, pretty much as wide as you feel comfortable having them side to side. And then we're just gonna work side to side, lateral squat. So slight bend in the knee. Make sure that weight is mainly in the heel. Okay, just going side to side. Okay, if you can't really bend the knee, you can just push the hips back. You'll still get a good stretch on the inner part of that leg and back into the glute. Okay, go 10 each side for that one as well. If you reach out in front of you too, you'll probably be able to get a little bit further down or a little bit better balance. Okay, I'll give you a little counterbalance to reach out in front. 10 each way. Job, guys, looks good. Couple more, you're probably close to finishing 10. Once you're done with 10, we're gonna go into a reverse lunge with a reach overhead. Okay, so a reverse lunge just looks like this. You're gonna start with your feet together. We're gonna take a big step back, okay? So we're onto the toe, the back foot, then just drop that knee straight on the ground, and I want you to reach overhead at the same time. So it looks like this, full speed. Step back, reach, back up, okay? If we're uncomfortable lunging, bothers our knees, just drop that foot back and reach. Okay, get the chest nice and big. You're gonna feel a nice stretch through the hips. So you can even just go like this, okay? 10 reps each side for this one too. I would do all 10 on one side and then switch. All that reach is doing is keeping your chest more upright. We get a little bit better stretch through the hip when we go like that. So go ahead and keep working there. All right, probably switching sides if you haven't yet. Make sure you're taking a big step back. Whether you're bending that knee or not, just really open that hip up. Just a couple more reps here, guys. Go ahead and finish off that side. Next, we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift. So this is probably the most challenging one that we're gonna do today. So grab something for balance if you need to. You can even hold that desk out in front of you for some extra balance. So single leg deadlift, very similar to that lunge we just did. The leg is gonna reach back, but we don't let it touch the ground. So I want you to reach out in front of you and let that back leg just reach straight back. So I'm keeping the back leg straight. Front leg can have a little bit of bend in the knee. And we're just reaching out in front of us, okay? If you need to, just hold the wall for balance. Make sure that we're really reaching back with that leg, okay? Rather than just bending forward at the hip. We don't want to round it. Good, give me 10 each side for that one. Good, give me 10 each side for that one. All right, switch sides if you haven't yet. Just a couple more reps. All right, looks like you're just about finishing up there, good job. We're gonna go through this circuit together, okay? We're gonna do it 3 times total through the whole thing. There's 4 exercises. It's gonna be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest. They're all just some basic mobility exercises, okay? So let's go through it together. I'm gonna walk you through the first round and then we'll just kind of go on our own for the next round. So let me set the timer real quick. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And first one we're gonna start with is just leg kick. So I want you to keep your leg straight. You're gonna kick the opposite hand to the opposite leg. Okay, we're just gonna do that for 40 seconds. So keep that leg locked out, just kick up as high as you can. If you're having trouble with balance, you can just do a leg swing, where you hold on to the wall. Do like 10 on one side, and then you can switch 10 on the other side. Just get some release in those hamstrings, opening up the hips a little bit. Just keep working here. Opposite hand, opposite leg. I like to take a little step into it as well. So step, kick, step back, step, kick. It's a little bit easier than just kicking. All right, relax there, good job. The next one is gonna be knee hugs. So it's very similar, we're just gonna bend the knee this time, and then grab and pull up towards our chest. Or you can grab the side of the knee and pull across your body too, whatever feels better. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that knee. Pull straight up. We'll alternate on this one too. Okay, same idea. If you need something for balance, you can go here with one arm. Okay, just grab that knee and pull it up as high as you can. If it doesn't feel good, you pull that knee up. You just march in place and drive the knees up. Hold on to something if you need to as well. Halfway. Job, 10 seconds left. Go ahead and just keep pulling that knee up a little bit higher each time or across the body, try that. And relax there. Okay, got your breath. Next one's gonna be a heel to butt. So you just grab your toe behind you and you literally just pull your heel up towards your butt as far as you can. So that's where the name comes from. Okay, so you can hold a wall in front of you, grab, pull back, switch, same thing the other way, or you can hold on the wall and just kick your butt as far up as you can, okay? Go ahead and start on that one. And if you go without balance, that's great too, just go right here in place. And when we're pulling that knee up, try and keep that knee directly underneath you, okay? Instead of up to the side like this, we wanna get that leg straight back. Good job, 10 seconds left. Three, two, one, and relax there. Last one, then we're gonna go back through it. Just a basic squat. So feet are shoulder width apart, hips back, reach out in front of you to keep that balance a little bit better. Okay, and just make sure we're not coming forward onto the toes. So when I go into this, I wanna make sure that my knees aren't shooting forward on the toes. Let the knees bend a little bit, but mainly we're just sitting back with our hips. All right, here we go. If we're not gonna squat, I would go into a good morning. Good right here, stretch. Big squeeze at the top, make sure you're squeezing. You can also squat to a chair or a bench or something that you have handy. Okay, these don't have to be very deep reps. Just go as far down as you feel comfortable. You're already halfway. Good job, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going back to the top. So if you remember what the first one is, it's the leg kicks or leg swings. So leg kick will be here. Leg swing, we're just holding on the wall. You can even do the leg swings facing the wall and go side to side. Okay, that'll open up the hips slightly different. And go. Round 2, we're doing 3 rounds total. Just move in here, get a little step into it. Cross the body's good. If you want to try and go same arm, same leg, that's okay too. Feel a little bit different. Halfway on this one already. Good work, good work. Got 5 seconds left. All right, good job, relax there. Okay, next one's the knee hug. If you went straight up this last time, try and grab across your knee and pull across a little bit more. You'll feel it more in the glute rather than right in the hip. Okay, it usually feels a little bit better on your back as well. So go ahead and try that one this time. Ready, set, go. Grab the outside of the knee with both hands and then just pull across and up. So it's almost like you're pulling that opposite shoulder. You can even do this one with your back against the wall, if that helps, the balance. You get a little bit better stretch that way too. So do whatever works for you. Got 15 seconds left. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, next is those heel to butt. Okay, like this. Hold the wall if you need to. If you want to make this a little bit harder, okay, if that wasn't enough for you, grab the heel and then reach out like you're doing the single leg deadlift. That one's really advanced, so only do it if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Heel to butt. Here we go. Almost done with this circuit here, guys. Make sure we're keeping that upper body nice and upright as we grab. Make sure we're not rounding. Same thing if we reach out in front of us. Keep the upper body upright. Good job. That one takes a lot of coordination. If you're doing it, great job. Remember, we can always just march and kick our butt too. 5 seconds. All right, relax there. Good job. Okay, we're going back into that squat. Options you can do on the squat if you want to make them a little bit harder. We could go holding something right here on our chest and squat. Okay, we could come down, squat, and pause for 3 seconds and stand back up. Or you can do a squat jump if you want to try that as well, or just stick with your basic squat. Here we go. We're working. And if those squats don't feel great, remember, go back to that good morning that I showed, that hinge position. So that would just be right here. It's back, big squeeze at the top. And make sure when we squeeze, guys, we're not arching our back forward. We just want to stay nice and tall. Good job, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're gonna do one more round through that, back to leg kicks. After this round, we'll be done for today. It's a good little mobility circuit. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, back to those leg kicks. Last round on these. Try and get a little bit higher this round if you can. If you were holding on to something, try not to hold this time. See if you can make it a little bit more challenging on yourself. Halfway. Ten seconds. And relax. Good job. Okay, this one's going to be the knee hug. This time, let's try and go with the foot basically parallel with the knee. So it's right here, and then I want you to pull up from there, okay? So it's having your knee and foot basically even, if you can, and then pull up on the shin. Okay, try that this time. If that doesn't feel good, go back to the other two. All right, ready, set, go. If that was bothering you at all, we'll go back just straight to the regular knee hug, or just drive those knees up, marching in place. Job halfway. Almost there on this one. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we're resting. 2 more. We got the heel to the butt, and then the squats, and we'll call it a day. All right, so again, options for the heel to butt. You can just do them standing in place if you have better balance. If you need to, hold on to something and alternate sides. Here we go, ready, go. And then the hardest will be that heel to butt, and then reach out in front of you slightly. Okay, just a slight bend, you'll feel it a little bit more in the hip. Just make sure we reach out in front so we keep our chest upright. 10 seconds down. Halfway. Final 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, last one for today is going to finish with those squats. Try and push yourself just a little bit on this one. Either grab something light to hold on to. If you want to, you can even bring the arms up over your head, make it more challenging, or just go a little bit deeper. Ready, go. Last one for today. Get some good reps in. Make sure you're squeezing your butt as you stand nice and tall. So as we come out of it, try and push with your butt, squeeze, back down. Job halfway, 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it for today. Good job, guys. Good work. How are we feeling? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Awesome job. If you didn't enter your full name and EID yet, if you could do that. If you don't know the EID, that's fine. But if you did already, thank you very much. All we got today.
Thank you.